Bá mi wò bàdí o wa. Bá mi wò bàdí o e. Bá mi wò bàdí o wa. Bá mi wò bàdí o e. Bá mi wò bàdí o wa. Bá mi wò bàdí o e. SG Pop. What's up, broski? Coming, hold on. Something is missing. Your W's in the chat, guys. Yo, SG Papa G. What's up? How you doing? Yo, SG Earthcliff. Yeah, I'm good, sir. I'm good. Earthcliff, what's up, broski? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Let's see those W's in the chat, guys. Today is the second day of the quarterfinal. We're getting close to finals little by little. It will eventually come for real. Not gonna lie, it's gonna come. Yo, Ronnie Flex, what's up, broski? How you doing?
090-722-599-728 090-722-599.
All right, let's go. Yo, what's up, broski? How you doing? Saran K416, what's up? How you doing? Nightail, I'm good. What's up? How you doing also? I'm sure you're good. Bro, tonight is gonna be another hot one. Tonight is gonna be another hot one because basically these clans that are playing today actually met in the round of 16 and RX3 beat them to the lower bracket, and now they're meeting at the quarterfinal again. It's one match but tonight started from yesterday, so we are having just F1 versus RX3, and they will be playing on trench lines. So yesterday, the first day of the quarterfinal, we had BLK faced on Spaza Gaming, and Spaza Gaming won. They won the match. They won by 2-0. That was a straight win. And now Spaza Gaming has qualified to semi-final. So we're gonna see them next playing semi-final. So tonight we're having two my clans playing tonight, F1 and Recon Extreme, and one clan is gonna qualify to semi-final. But basically it's actually interesting because yo, you said what's up? Thank you for joining. Hi. So basically it's actually interesting because we're gonna be having this clan facing up again, second time in this round, but one is going to qualify and one is going to fall completely, and it's going to be a tough one. We always know that RS3 F1 match is always like, oh no, we've had a lot of wonderful matches, and bro, we say basically these are the only clans that are actually meeting up back to back in the tournament, because basically, I don't know, the matchmaking was actually done well with the use of AI tools, and it's more like the AI just want them to face each other for real. I don't know, but anyways, tonight it's going to be Force One versus Recon Extreme on Trench Lines. Let's go. Yeah, you know during the Warfare Invitational, TXD also lost to lower bracket and actually went on to the grand final from lower bracket and actually won the tournament. That was something. They actually learned from losing to lower bracket, and with that, facing off their opponents, that actually broke them down to that what's it called, down to lower bracket. They beat them to it. But they're not meant to meet, since they met on group stage already. How? They qualified to round of 16. They played round of 16. They qualified from round of 16 to quarterfinal, and they met again. So how? So you're gonna tell me that the Warfare Invitational that on last season, like just I don't understand. I don't know how they actually think of this work. Okay, so you're telling me that TXD shouldn't have met what's it called? Who was their opponent? Please remind me, guys. Remind me. Please, who can remind me? The Warfare Invitational. Those that are playing in the final. The clans that are playing in the final. Please tell me. Was it No Mercy? No, not No Mercy. No, not No Mercy. Not No Mercy. I mean, in the final, DNI. Yeah, exactly. If you actually saw the Warfare Invitational tournament, you saw that DNI qualified to grand final, beating off what's it called, TSD to the lower bracket, and TXD actually qualified through the lower bracket to meet DNI at the what's it called, at the grand final. So tell me, because they met before, does that mean they should not meet again in grand final? It doesn't work that way, bro. So many people have been making comment on that. I've seen it on Discord, people commenting and other stuff, even on WhatsApp. I'm like, bro, are you not going through the tournament? They met from group stage, but they qualified. There were rules to it. They qualify as the best top 5 clans. You met me in Ozone this evening. Yeah, I played Ozone this evening. How was it? I just pray it's not the first match you met me. And there was one match I played that I was just playing with that match. We end up losing the match. Yeah, sure. Oh, you were Zeus. You were Zeus at what's it called? You were the one I met. Oh, you were Zeus in that match, and what's it called? Admin. Also an admin, zero them admin. Yeah, I saw that name. I remember. But I was telling my teammate to go and push you on that container. I was like, it's over there. That guy's over there. Yeah, I do share my loadout on Discord. My loadout on Discord, and also in the game. If you go in the game right now, I think one of my loadouts is on the game as one of the best loadouts. And if you go in there, okay, let me equip my. So if you check this out, go to the game and you go on this and click on modify loadouts, you will see this. Look at this. Auto Tozzy Club. That's my loadout. This is my loadout. So you see it on streamer recommendation. On streamer recommendation, you're gonna see it there. Auto Tozzy Club. That's my loadout. Yeah. All right. Fox One is going to be attacking first in this match against RX3. RX3 will be defending first. So basically, we're about to have something epic happen in some minutes, and we're gonna be having Fox One facing RX3. and we're gonna have them coming in real quick right now, and that is it. Yeah, but probably. Hope F1 learned from the first match. Maybe. All right, that is it. We have them coming in already. They're not going to waste our time. I love these clans. They're not going to waste our time. They're coming in for the match right now. And it's just 10 minutes for us to start. But once the lobby is full, before 10 minutes, we're going to start, basically. Because I'm very sure they're all get up and ready for tonight's match. Guys, tap on our screen, tap on our screen. Let's get likes up, guys. Yeah, surely F1 might be surprising us tonight. Basically, we know RS3 beat them in the group stage, but F1 might actually surprise us tonight. There's possibility. We don't know what is gonna happen, but we know RS3 is RS3 is RS3. You know that. You know what I mean when I say RS3. You don't joke with RS3. You don't joke with RS3. I've seen some beacon placement in this on this tournament from RS3, and I'm like, what? What place is beacon like that? Yo, what's up, Akhoan? What is this? African Warfare Cup. It's a tournament. Guys, tap on your screen. Let's get the likes up, guys. Tap on your screen. Let's get the likes up. The war is about to start. As you can see it, we have them coming in real quick. Surely. Yo, W, Kitmon, Jose, Broski, what's up? Just Matteo. W's to you, bro. W's to you, W's to you, bro. W's to you. Alright, we have them coming in already. We have RS3 left with just 2 players actually competed, and also we have 1 player left from F1. And we're going to be starting the match in some minutes. Alright, that is it. That is the last player on RS3 unusual coming in right there. It's gonna be changing their slot and actually bringing something in right now. You stand Burskin, and that is it. RS3 completed right now. We're actually waiting for Fox 1 with just 2 players left. And bro, tonight is gonna be a very crazy one, not gonna lie. And I'm very sure you guys actually anticipated for this. And that is it. Ready, already in the lobby, and the match is going to be starting. Yo, what do you think is gonna win this? Well, basically, keep up your votes in the chat, but the match decides. Okay, that is all the players, and we are good to go. Yeah, sure. I'm away with, well, what's it called? I'm away. That's why I just checked before I actually started. Yo, W is in the chat, and that is it. The match is about to start. This is the first game right today, and we're going to be having Entrenched Lions Victory Unite, the African Warfare Cup round of quarterfinal day 2, and we have first one attacking against Recon X3 on the first game, on the first match, or first game, I'm going to say it.
Power station.
And that is it. That's the preview of Trench Line. A beautiful place and a large place actually, like we are going to capture from A to B, A, B1, B2, Charlie, Delta 1, Delta 2, and Echo to be the final point. And that is a huge windmill right there. And that is it. Right now we are actually they're gonna be picking up their what's it called, their commander, and we can see what's going on right now for the commanders. Okay. I don't want to say something, chat. I don't want to say something, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say something, and you know what I'm talking about. There is something I don't want to say. There is something I don't want to say, and you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. Don't let us jinx it. Let's just watch. But basically, because most time when I say it, that's when they actually like, oh no, oh no, you don't do that. But anyways, if it happens, it means they are reading my mind. But that is it. So we have them fully stayed right now. 20v20 Air Force One versus Recon X3. Tonight we have the commander Keynes for first one, and commander
all personnel
for RX3 is Midas the Great. That's RX3 Midas. I know about that. Okay. So basically, we're about to see war. About what?
Squad distribution complete.
Malik Queen doesn't have that idea what to support.
Prepare to engage.
We're gonna see tonight, guys. And that is it. They all got their role right now, and they're responding in little by little. And that is if we have RS3 getting their spawn at this position. But basically, I'm gonna say something that I don't know if Air Force One will be allowed to break through Alpha, or RS3 won't be able to actually hold it off completely on F1. Right here, something wonderful is going to happen. I'm very sure this match is going to make it a very, very huge, like good and interesting one. And that is it. What was that for? I don't know, but anyways, that is it. We have them holding the position for defense right now, and we have first one taking position right on different angles. As you can see, the tank is making a shot, and also they have their coastal the coastal, what's it called, making a shot right there from that point, and also engineer making a huge shot on that tank, trying to take it off before it actually get to this position. And that is it. Onaga actually making a recon position right here, which is a nice one. And you always know our best recon in AF is actually this man. If not for if I'm not saying even in the world right now, Onaga recon placement and recon gameplay and also backup placement is one of the top notch and best one basically. And that is it. Shot coming in right now. We have first one making a push little by little. You can see they are not making a huge and intensive push in this. They are making a little by little grouping push. And we have RX3 also majorly having their position right on this. Let's go onto that stage and see what is going on right there. I don't know what's Recon X. I don't know what first one is cooking right now. They are not pushing to the point. They are all holding position right here. We have some actually holding position on that position, and also some other position right here, and we have some right on the other end of the map. And we have Lala Skibo and Kingala right here holding position here. Bro, what are they cooking? What are they trying to do right now? I don't know what they're cooking. What kind of playstyle is this? This is different. The tank is getting shot at. Okay, they are making. Oh, bro, what are they doing? This is something different. I said it. You can see what they're doing right now. They are making use of the tank to make a cover. Right, we have shot coming on them, and they are repairing the tank immediately. It's getting shot at, and they are using it to actually make a position right on this, which is a nice one. And that is it. We always see something different from this clan every time. You can see that. Bro, I really want to see what they are cooking with this. I really want to see what they're cooking with this, and that is it. They are actually making use of the tank as a shield to move on to the point, but they're getting shot at and also repairing it at the same time. And we can see they are just 139 troops, like 139 ticket left, just one ticket off everything. And right now, or probably, I don't know what they're doing. Now that is a kill. That is a nice kill they had there. The medic is gonna make a race, but that is a nice kill they had right there, and they are coming in little by little, making a push right there. 139 tickets and saving their ticket for this fight. Bro, first one is doing something, and I hope this strat they're actually making use of is gonna pay off. RX3 holding strong on this also. But bro, I'm seeing this strat for the first time, and that is Seneva taking off one of the first one team players right there. They was trying to make a push into that place. We can see Green and Onaga is holding the position on the tank. Green and Onaga is holding position on the tank, and that is it. They lost the tank finally, and now they have to make a push for it. Just two people standing right here. The only person right on the position is Green, and they are making a shot on him, and it's taking out them out little by little right there. We're making those long range shots, and bro, is he gonna survive this? And that is 9 making another flank on this purple right on here. I love the way they are pushing. They are making use of their ticket. They are actually keeping up their ticket right for this fight, and they're making a push little by little for it. Or probably, I don't know if this team are actually a distraction, but they're still holding strong on this. Seneva came in through trying to make a push right there on them, and he was able to take out 2 and drag one and also make a push on him. And that is it. Every single flank they had here has been nullified. But anyways, probably this was actually a distraction, but that was a nice push from them. But they could have actually done it faster, but I think they still have something they're gonna put for us. And now we are actually on 127 troop. They are making a push little by little. You can see they have been able to take this position, and they have to hold it longer. If not, they're gonna be pushed back by RSG on this. They have their players right there on this position, making a hold on it, and they are flooding it. They're flooding the point little by little, making a frontline attack, which is a nice one. And this is the first time I'm seeing something like this in this tournament. Now we have first one trying to make a push in right now. They are close to Alpha and making a push for it little by little. But RS3 is still standing very strong in the point. And that is it. Seneva down, trying to make a push into it, taking them little by little. The fight is going on long enough to actually the rest of those troops that have been falling. RS3 is holding strong on that, and you can see the medic making a push on that place. And now we have Alpha is getting broken little by little, and first one has been able to make a push into the point. They're making a fight for it. It's getting contested, captured little by little. First one is making a push in. RS3 have some troops still in the point, making a push for it also. The fight is actually going in a double way. RS3 seems to be actually have more troops compared to them, and they're able to hold on to Alpha right on first one. This kind of play style is actually completely different. They are holding up with making use of every resources they have, making use of everything they have, and we have 140 tickets left for first one. Now basically you can see F1 is trying to hold themselves and not open up too much on this position. They're making a push for it, but they're being nullified. You can see more smoke coming in through every single corner, and we have Killerbot trying to make a race right there. He was able to make the race and also make a shot on that position. Now they have their tank making a push for it. RS3 standing strong, nullifying every single troop. We're pushing it in from F1 into this point, and that is it. They are making a nice push. RS3 is stronger than them because they beat them in the round of 16 on the group stage. But F1 is making use of a good start to actually push it to the point and take it for themselves. But RS3 is holding strong and not giving up on it. You can see that. That is a nice style of play we are seeing. 99 troops left. RS3 is still holding strong. Every single flank coming in from the back, from the side, are being nullified. You can see that they are making a good shot on that. F1 trying their best to make a push in and take this point. But they have been taken off right there. You can see this is an interesting fight. RS3 making a good hold and F1 also making a good push. And they have their assault vehicle right in the point, but there's a shot on it and they are able to actually take that off. Now Alpha is getting captured, but RS3 is pushing in back, making a defense on it. This fight is interesting, I must say. You can see that push coming in from that place from 9. Now those shots actually making a good one right there. Alpha is getting pushed right now, and RS3 is making a defense on this also. They are almost close to capturing it at actually 50%, but RS3 is making a defense, and F1 has probably gotten away to capture this, but RS3 is also making a push back. It's getting captured slowly by slowly, but F1 seems to be able to infiltrate in completely, and they're making a push for it. And that is it. Alpha has been captured by them, and they're back to 140 troops, bro. And that is it. With just Alpha, this has been a huge amount of kills they have been able to bag from both sides. Like a lot of points has been back from both sides right here. You can see that. But anyways, we're gonna be going on to Bravo 1 and Bravo 2 right now, and we're gonna see what F1 can actually give to us on Bravo 1. That was a nice style of play they had on Alpha, making use of the tank at the first position to actually make a guard and also push little by little. Eventually it was taken up by RS3, but at the end of the day they were able to cook in and hold on that. Now we have RS3 making position on Bravo 1 and Bravo 2, making that defense position. We can see Air Force 1 are making a high group rate coming in onto Bravo 1, and Little are actually going for Bravo 2. And we have few troops from RS3. They are actually very well subdivided into different points, both Bravo 2 and Bravo 1. You can see this. They have more spawn, they have more troops right on Bravo 1 trying to hold on it, and we have them making a push, like they're making use of the trench lines as it's supposed to be. You can see that, making a push into this place, trying to flood in from the line, and we see Reaper saw through that, and a shot right from the back, and it was taken out right on that place.
Smoke screen incoming.
That is it. Seneva coming in right now, making a push for that, and actually trying to make a guide right there. He was able to make a race and it's gonna guide for them. We will never be able to hold on so long on that, and that is it. They are making the race. They are making use of trench line to push in, smoke into the position, and we have Reaper trying to hold it. And the explosion, what's it called? There was an explosion from Reaper right there, taking them off, but they're still being able to actually race on it. Like you can see how this fight is actually going on. They are making a good push for it, and that is it. Little by little, they are infiltrating into the point. We can see the fight they are going in the trench line, and Seneva is still standing, making a cover, creating a cover for, and that is it. And that is it. And that is it. You can see how they are actually strategically moving in on this position. That is a nice one from F1. F1 has got a different style of play. They are not actually pushing it on an open ground, even though we can see RS3 making a push on them, and that is a kill right there from Seneva standing in. And B1 is getting dominated right now. They have been able to infiltrate into Bravo 1 and taking Bravo 1 right now. RS3 has been completely nullified off from Bravo 1. RS Flames still standing but was taken up right there. And that is it. They're making a regroup and a push for it right then. Now Tank is standing strong in the point, and we have F1 making a push right there to capture Bravo 1 back. And Rape Red with Seneba making a push on them, and that is it. You can see the engineer also trying to make a destructive position on the tank, and we can see F1 engineer and repairing also as we are getting damage on the tank. And now Bravo 1 is standing strong for them. Well, will they be able to infiltrate into Bravo 2 and take that point for themselves? You can see Bravo 1 is standing strong for them. RS3 making a push and actually coming back to actually attack and actually take on Bravo 1, making the defense and actually capture Bravo 1 for themselves, making a good regrouping right there. And the tank is still standing, which is making it difficult for them. Artillery barrage right there, and I think that tank might be lost anytime from now. And that is it. The tank was destroyed. The artillery barrage make a good damage on it, and I feel RS3 will be able to actually take this point right now, and that is it. They have been able to break the point, and Bravo 1 is getting captured back by RS3. Bravo 1 is getting captured by RS3, and they've been able to break F1 on that position. And you can see the troops that are actually trying to make a push on Bravo 2 are also being taken off completely. But let us see if we can still have them take this point for themselves. And right now you can see the kill. Green is already on 31 kills, and we have the highest kill on F1 side to be 23 kills. And the highest revive we have from here is 39 revives from RS3 Taiwo, and the highest revive we have right here is from Kems from Killerbots with 44 revives. That is a nice one. The both parties actually making a good push on this and making a good fight, and that is it. 92 troops left for 92 troops left for F1. They need to make a push and take this point to go on to the next one.
Fight back.
And B2 is getting contested. We can see them making a push into that place. Kingala was taken out right there, and Bravo 2 will be taken back by RS3. Also, Bravo 1 is going to be standing for them. You can see that basically right now we have F1 being nullified of this point. RS3 is standing strong on the point.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
And this is a good fight. They are moving on through the trench line to see if there's any troop from F1 trying to outflank off from this position, and that is what we have doing right here. He's trying to move up on the trench line, trying to see if there's any troop right on this position from F1 making a flank, and they're gonna be taken up. And that is it. Bravo 1 is getting captured right now, and Bravo 2 is getting defended back by RS3. The fight is still going on. Bravo 1 getting captured by F1, and RS3 is making a push through the O and trying to take off Seneba. And Seneba was able to make a good fight right there and take off that player that actually came into the hole. And 72 troops left. It is getting closer to reduction for F1. They need to capture this point, both points, and move on to the next one. But that is a good fight we're seeing right here. This is a good fight we're seeing right here. This is a wonderful fight we are seeing right here. And that is it. RS3 came in back into the point, and we can see 3 players from F1 are walking through the trench line. The commander, the top fragger, and also Fortrano making a push right now through the trench line, trying to push on to Bravo 2 to take it for themselves, while we have Bravo 1 standing strong. But RS3 is making a push back faster into Bravo 2, while they were actually going on for Bravo 1. You can see the troop from F1 trying to make a push on Bravo 2, and I think it will be better. It will be actually better if they can capture on Bravo 2, make a defense on it, and have few troops push on to Bravo 1 and clear it little by little, because it's gonna make it easy to push RS3 back from Charlie to spawn from Charlie and try and know them back to go on to the next one. And probably that is what the strat they actually have right now. They're making a push for it. 55 troops left. They need to do it now and take it for themselves to be able to go on to the next one. If not, it won't be possible. You can see Onaga movement is basically very wonderful, and is making a push right on that place, and it was taken out right by Oracle, staying on this position. And that is it. Bravo 2 standing for them right now, and they're making a break on Bravo 1. They're making a break on Bravo 1, but with that Bravo 1 stand for them. Also, will they be able to hold on to Bravo 2 longer enough for them to take on to Bravo 1? Because RS3 right now is making a push on Bravo 2 and nullifying them little by little. Bravo 1 getting contested right now, and Bravo 2 is also getting contested by RS3, and that is a break for RS3, which is gonna make them have a longer hold on this, and it's gonna be very, very bad for F1. They need to make a very, very important and good push on this to actually hold on this and go to the next one. 45 tickets left. They need to do more to take on this, and that is it. Bravo 2 is standing somehow and falling back again, and Bravo 1 is getting captured by RX3. You can see they're making a push for this point. They are losing Bravo 1 right now. The RX3 is losing Bravo 1 right now, but they're capturing Bravo 2. I don't know why, I just feel this is actually going to probably end on this position, because right now RX3 is holding strong and making a huge fight on this position, and that is it. We have them bringing in guided missile in the point. Bro, guided missile coming in from RX3 on Bravo is diabolical, and that shot is gonna deal a good damage on them, and that is it. They were able to break off F1 from B1 with the guided missile, and they'll be capturing that point for themselves. 28 tickets left. It is getting closer to loss for F1, but they're trying their best to make a push for it. You can see
Enemy key objective is under our control. Continue the attack.
and that is it. You can see what we have in right here. RS3 aren't giving up on this. They are making a good fight against F1 on this. F1 also is not giving up. They are making a good fight. But basically RS3 is making a good hold, but if they make a single mistake at this delicate point, they might be losing this to F1. That is it. We can see Bravo 1 is standing strong right now, and they are trying to make a push for Bravo 2, and they are breaking into Bravo 2. Will they be able to take it? We have RS3 pushing, making a push in and making a regroup back to B2. They don't want to lose that point. At 20 tickets, it's getting closer, getting delicate. They need to hold on it. 17 tickets. RS3 needs to hold longer to actually win on this, but with little mistake they might possibly lose on this. And that is it. That is a break on Bravo 1, and Bravo 2 is standing strong for RS3. I would say it's a freaking great match, I'm not gonna lie. And that is it. You can see them artillery barrage in a point. 6-5-4, and the troops is going lower and lower, and RS3 will basically be winning on this position, and that will be it. And that is it. That was a good one. That was a great one, I'm gonna lie. That was a great fight there we have from both parties. But bro, W's to both clans right there. But basically we have RS3 winning on that. Let's go on and actually check the results before we move on to the next one. Yeah, for sure. That strategy is actually feel like it's actually in real life for real. And that is it. We had this is the result we had from the match. We had 41 kills, we had 37, we had 32, 29, 30, and these are actually huge kills from RX3, and also the revive. Bro, RX3 Travel was able to raise 72 troops from dead. Like from the dead for real, and that was a nice one from that party, from that player right there. And also from F1 we have what's it called, we have 35 kills as the highest kill from F1 Odipukola, and we can see the most revived for with 60 kills is from 60 revives is from Killer Boys, and also the commander had 45 revive playing. That was a nice gameplay from them, and their strat was actually crazy on attacking from Alpha but eventually they were not able to break through Bravo 1 and Bravo 2 to go on to the next one. And that is the score we have from the first match. But basically, we're going to be going on to the next match right now. We're going to be having Force 1 defending against RS3 on the next one. And bro, will Air Force 1 be able to hold on this? We're going to see it. Will they be able to hold on this? We're going to see this for sure. And let's go on to the next one. Oh!
Infinite and dreamless in eternal sleep, born in this silence, through a fog of memories in a void so deep, my soul awakens in the space between light and dark is where I'm meant to be. Take me home where the tears go when they fall. Now I know what my heart is dying for. I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go. You'll never be
I am back.
alone.
That is it. We are back to 8 and the second match is about to get started. And we know what is going to be happening because we're going to be having F1 defending against RS3. Let's go.
You were there to show me what it means to love a world so endless, beautiful but lonely. You reach far beyond your sacrifice.
Okay guys, on TikTok, I want you to do something real quick for me. The last, I don't know why
Light and dark, we share our destiny. Take me home where the tears go when they fall. Now I know what my heart is dying for. I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go. make me whole. Now I know.
All right, okay.
I'll fade into the never, and I wish you'll be better when I go. You'll never be alone.
I basically have two katanas. I have a white and a black one. That's the black one and this is the white one. I'm gonna show you, don't worry. Just hold on. I'm trying to confirm something. Okay, we're waiting for the last player from first one on this. Let me show you real quick. So those are my katanas, and I have some basic weapon though. But they're not being placed right now. All right, that is it. Okay, they are all here, and I think we are ready to go for this. Right, let me confirm this. All right, let's go. And that is it. The match is getting. No, I'm not the Mist Ashira. I'm not Ashira. Beg. I don't fight demons. I don't fight demons, bro. I don't do that. I'm not the Flame Ashira. Yeah, you can send me ninja for real. I'm not Ashira. Beg. All right, that is it. We have the second match starting right now.
We close it here. We wrap it up here. Let's go.
GTI have successfully disrupted fights between Bamela and
Wrap it
Fjord
up here.
airports, have been shelling
I don't want to jinx
day
it.
and night, and
I
have
don't
been
want to
slow
jinx
in
it.
humane experiments
Ah, Sammy,
conducted
don't
by
say it
Havoc
now.
in the
Don't
production
say
of their healing
it.
devices. Monica, it's clear that
Anyways.
Biden
Calm down,
is
last
all-time
game.
high, and I fear revolt is on the rise.
Guy, I just the
Say less. Let's go. Say less. All right, that is it. We have the commander just like the last match, and it is still standing. But this time around, we're gonna be having Cairns F1 first one defending and RS3 attacking.
All
And
personnel,
let us see
confirm your combat duty.
how it goes.
Squad distribution complete. Confirm your assignment and prepare to engage.
All right, that is it. We have the defending team spawning right now, and we have the attacking team also spawning. In some seconds, we're gonna be having them engaging. And that is it. The match have started, and we're gonna be having them holding their position. And you can see what strat RS3 is pushing in with. This time around, we have RS3 coming in straight with smoke. Like you can see how they actually use their smoke to actually flood into the air position, to the front line of Alpha, and they are making a push into it. And that is it. With the smoke, they have been able to cover up their position and also make a push into the point. F1 making a good hold on that position, but has been broken completely. Bro, look at how many smoke we have standing here on this point. That is diabolical. That is another style of play we are seeing being played off from RS3, and they've been able to take on Alpha to themselves. And F1 have been pushed back right now. The use of smoke from medic by RS3 is actually very crazy, not gonna lie. Let's check onto that spawn. You can see how many medic they have. RS3, I can count how many medic right here. Bro, that is 8 medic I can actually count right there. Bro, what? Look at how smoke, we have smoke everywhere. That is a good strategy, not gonna lie, that is it. And that is it. They'll be able to take on Alpha at a fast pace, pushing in with medic smoke. They have the toxic smoke, they have the stinger smoke, all making a push right straight in. And that is it. We're gonna be pushing on to Bravo number 2, and this is where it gets more delicate to make a switch for switch. And let us see how long we can have F1 holding on them on this point. They are flooding in real quick at a fast pace, making the threat so delicate and also aggressive on the defending team. And we can see them, they are already pushing on to Bravo 2. Few troops for F1 on Bravo 2. Few troops for F1 on Bravo 2, and B2 is actually falling off for them already. And right now they're making a push onto Bravo 1, also trying to make a push into that point. And smoke is all, like you can see the way smoke are actually everywhere, blocking the sides of the defending team, and they are flooding in with their team into that place. You can see, all I can see is smoke, 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 smoke. You can see that. All I can see is smoke, 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 and they are breaking that point for themselves already. You can see they make the kill, they smoke, they make the push, they smoke, and bro, they're getting contested also. We can see the defending team is making a good hold on that place, but B1 has been completely nullified by RS3, and they are gonna be taking on to Bravo 2 also. Bravo 2 completely captured, and we might be having F1 pushing him back on that. If they can't capture this point, I think RS3 is gonna be going on Charlie at a fast pace, and it's gonna be faster than expected. See that? That is another smoke. Everywhere they have the smoke. And that is it. B1 standing strong, and Bravo 2 standing strong, and Bravo 1 is getting captured. And I think right now on 440 troops we are going on to Charlie. That is a crazy another type of style of play we are seeing here. This is a very aggressive one, not gonna lie. This is an aggressive style of play we are having here on them. And we know Charlie is a very soft point to actually capture, and we're gonna be having engineers making a huge destruction on this point, breaking up the building, and this building is gonna be taken from this rooftop down to the ground sooner. You can see that, that's what I'm saying. They are making a break on it already, and Charlie is gonna fall real very soon. We know Charlie is one of the softest one actually to actually stand, or when it comes to defending, it's one of the most simplest one to actually capture for real. And that is it. We can see RS3 making a push in, and their smoke is actually making a front line push for them. They are making a smoke as they're moving. They're actually creating a smoke or coverage for themselves, and they are already flooding in to the point. You can see that. But basically, I feel like if this is happening and they are moving and they're making a push with smoke, F1, the defending team, should make a new strat, and that is it. You can see that we have the Ceneba actually claiming up the point completely right here, and smoke is everywhere. We have smoke everywhere in the point. You can see it, smoke everywhere in the point, and Charlie is falling off to RS3. It's funny how even if the Oluru actually make a flame touch right on the point, trying to throw the flame, we not have the smoke actually quenching it off. It actually works like a fire extinguisher, and it actually quenches this fire off, and the smoke is also blocking their way to see what is happening. And now Charlie is falling off of RS3, and they are capturing that. You can see. Let's go on the area view and see what is actually happening right here. You can see we have smoke all through in the point. F1 making a good defense right there. They're making a pushback also, and I think they're also making use of the smoke. Since they're gonna go smoke, they should go smoke for smoke. That is a nice one, and bro, this is a wonderful one, I must say. Right on this position, Charlie is still standing strong for RS3. They are capturing it at the other time, making a push into the point. F1 has field troop right in that point, and Charlie is falling off for RS3. They need to make a good urgent group back into the point to take it for themselves, but they can't have this point for themselves anymore because Charlie is completely captured, and we're going on to Delta 1 and Delta 2. And bro, one back to 140 troops. RS3 is making a good attack here and actually pushing up strong. Now let's go on to Delta. Let's see how we're gonna have RS3 make a push onto this point. You can see what they are doing. First they send the rockets into the point, and now smoke coming in also. Now it's not just about the smoke. They have medic also making like creating something like a medicinal treatment for them, and they are pushing on to Delta 1. They have the smoke. They have medic also making ales right for them while they're actually doing that. You can see that they know how to actually make use of this smoke, and they are pushing on to Delta already and taking it at a fast pace, and that is a nice strat. I think I'm gonna try this in a pubs lobby for real. And this is why you actually watch competitive scene, because you're actually gonna learn a lot. And that is it. Everywhere in the point is being smoke. RS3 still got that tank standing, and that is a huge push for them to push on to the next one. And that is it. They are already making a push for Delta 2, and Delta 2 is getting nullified. But we have F1 standing strong also there, trying to destroy that tank that is making a push on that point. And that is it. They've been able to take off the tank, and Delta 2 is standing strong back for them. Now basically watching this match, I think if the defending team is going to use the smoke, there should be a way they can align it to actually counter the attacking team. I'm not going to say it basically, but in my head I have a strat way you can actually make a push, actually make a defense with smoke. You can say the style at which RS3 is pushing up with the smoke is an attack means, like they're making it heads on, throwing S on into the point, creating a paved way, a blocked way for them, and went into the smoke. But if it's gonna come to the defense, they should actually do it the other way around to actually lure the attacking team into the point and take them little by little. And that strat is in my head right now, but I'm gonna mention it. But that's what I actually expect the defending team to do. But we don't know. Probably they have their own strat to play on. And everywhere is getting smoked by RS3, and they're making a push onto the tattoo. And they are nullifying those people right there. And F1 is falling off. As you can see, Data 2 is completely captured and also standing strong for them. They have their vehicle spawning right now, and I'm very sure they're making that poor vehicle for Echo to push onto Echo. And Data 2 is getting captured. They're still making a push and a drag for it. F1 is falling into the by the 2 and 8. RS3 is making a huge push into it, smoking up everywhere and making it a good attack. And the defending team is falling off on that, as you can see. And that is it. Joshua right from the back. Data 2 is getting captured completely, and RS3 will be painting this point red for themselves. You can see that there is no redeployment going on straight for Delta 1. They are only trying to make a push for Delta 2. They should have actually make a position straight, because we have free through from RS3 stand on Delta 1, and I think they're making that push already. Yeah, and that is it. I think they have a vehicle making a push for that point, and you can see Lalaskibo, and that vehicle was just destroyed. Delta 2 is going to be captured, and Delta 1 completely standing, and we are going on to Echo with 140 troops. RS3 is standing strong on this, and it's going to be a very delicate and actually bad one for F1. If they're not able to take off this troop right on Echo, they're going to be losing that match on it. And we know this last point might actually be captured faster, or probably we're going to have F1 playing with a strat to hold on it stronger against RS3. But let us go little by little into the point.
Copy. Vehicle dropped to designated location.
Basically, if you fight on trench line and you're defending thing, if you're not able to reduce the troop, coming in from the attacking team right from 140 down, it's gonna be very, very tough for you to hold on it when you are defending as Echo. Because 140 troops is a very cool and a good amount of tickets for the attacking team to fight on Echo, since it is a single point. Because immediately they clear off the troops that are standing defending on the points, and that will be it. And you can see they're coming in with about 3 vehicles right into the point, and we have F1 with just 2 vehicles making a push on that. And this is it. Every single player right spawning close to the point, and we have RS3 already flooding it. Let's go close and let us see what's happening right there. You can see RS3 is taking off every single troop right there in the building, and they are regrouping at a huge density in that point. You can see Bukola trying to make a fight right there, but it was being pushed at a high density, and you can see Smoke actually doing a nice one right there, and they're still making a fight standing strong. And that is it. They have been able to make a break in the point, and Echo is standing. It's actually falling off for RS3, and F1 has been pushed off the point. They need to make a push right now to take the point back for themselves. With 134 troops, RS3 is already making a push, and that is it. It's getting dragged. The fight is going on. F1 trying to make a defense. Fight is going on between the tank and tank destroyer. Will they be able to make use of the tank destroyer to actually get a good point for themselves? And F1 has been able to spawn it back. Tank destroyer standing, and we have the artillery barrage also making a push back on those on the attacking squad. And that is it. Echo completely captured back, and they are all in the point spawning right here.
It is smoky,
and they are holding strong in the building. because this
Roger
point
that.
is a good
Artillery
one
barrage
for the
incoming.
Warsaw team to stand on that. And that is it. Seneba making an farming move right there. You can see the medic trying to make a race in the point, and it was not allowed. Explosion coming in from the tank, and was able to take out F1 troop right on that. You can see, I don't know what kind of tank destroyer is this, making a sideways movement
Copy.
into that
Vehicle
point.
dropped to designated
As you can
location.
see, the tank destroyer is right there to actually make a push on the tank. Will it be able to destroy the tank? The tank is retreating to make to heal up itself. And that is it. They lost that tank, and F1 was able to destroy it off. And that is it. F4 is standing strong right now. 101 troop. It is getting lower. They're actually reducing the troop, and they are doing a good job. Let us see how long they can hold this for themselves. You can see we have RS3 making a push right from the side. The Recon Onaga is making a great flank and replacing of the Recon at a delicate position. And you can see right from the back, he's taking off the troop little by little, and they'll be spawning in to take the point for themselves. But Echo is standing strong for F1 right now. They make a very huge push. They'll be taking top, and that is it. That is the huge push coming in for them. They're making a push into the point. You can see shot coming in from the tank against the tank destroyer, and I think that tank destroyer might be losing the tank destroyer. F1 might lose that tank destroyer, and if they lose it, that will be a battle for them. They're making a repair on it right now. Echo is falling off for RS3, and we have F1 completely taking off the point. They're making a great fight right back into the point, trying to take it back on themselves, but it is not working right away the way they want to actually make it push. And that is it. Tank destroyer back into the point, making a shot on the tank. Will they be able to take make a good point right there and take off the what's called and they lost the tank destroyer right there. One shot coming in right in front from the tank on the tank destroyer, and that is it. They lost it. Echo falling off our RS right now. They're capturing it, and F1 has not been able to make a regroup back into the point. And I think
Roger that.
This might be the end of this. F1 need a huge regroup in the point to take it back, but they've been taken off little by little. Echo getting captured slowly and slowly, increasingly going. Echo is getting captured by RS3, and I think RS3 is going home with this win, and that might be it for tonight from RS3. And closer to actually capturing it,
Copy.
F1 was able to spawn in back right from there, and this is the result we're having right now. You can see that F1 was able to make a push back in, and bro, with this point I'm saying right now, I think guided missile might be coming in back to 79 troops. F1 has been able to push in back and actually take the point back on itself and make a clear one on it. And with this, the attacking points, the attacking squad might be able to make a push on this also, and that is that push. They are coming back with a push. F1 is getting nullified again, back to 77 troops. F1 is getting nullified, and RS3 is taking the point at a fast speed. And this time around, I don't think F1 can make that really good back with deployment back into the point and capture it back for themselves.
Strategic beacon deployed.
Strat beacon deployed by the defending team, I guess, or applied by the attack team. I don't know what is gonna happen, but basically with what I'm saying, I think RS3 is gonna win this, and we're going home with a win from RS3. WRS3 in the chat. They were able to break in through the point completely, and bro, that was it. That was it. Going with 61 kills. Going with 61 kills, and we have 57 revives from RX3 Taiwo. This is the scoreboard, and basically that was a nice and wonderful performance from both teams. F1 gave us a good show, not gonna lie, and I actually respect them for that. And at the same time, RS3 gave a good show also. W to them, and we have RS3 qualify onto the next round, and that is what the next round semi-final. And basically with this, qualifying from this stage, RS3 is going to be facing Spaza Gaming in their next match. but that is actually probably in the next 3 or 4 days, because we have 2 more matches we're gonna be having in the quarterfinal, which is gonna be tomorrow. We're gonna be having Spike Esports and New God, and I think the last day is us having SNR and let me check. Hold on. Come in. Let me check the bracket is up. Okay, we have Spike Esports and New God, and we're gonna be having SNR versus the Brotherhood, which is gonna be the last fight that will be up, the last match that'll be happening on the quarterfinal. And after that, we're gonna have a daybreak, and we're gonna be having the semi-final going on the next day after that. And also, we should know those that qualify from the quarterfinal from each stage, each days, which is tomorrow and next tomorrow, are going to be facing on semi-final also, and those that win that are going to be facing up on grand final. But basically, tonight we already have our winner to be RX3, and RX3 is going to be facing Spaza Gaming. Recon S3 is going to be facing Spaza Gaming in the semi-final stage. And W's to all our viewers. Oh, we're not able to get to 20k. Like, I don't know why you guys don't tap on your screen. And guys, don't forget, follow us on Twitch, guys. Come up on Twitch and follow us. Guys, come up on Twitch and follow us. Are they how you forced me hit 200k follower for Twitch? What's the secret, sir? I don't know. The goal is 1,000 followers, and the follower goal is 1,000 followers, and the sub goal is 10. Your voice too. But anyways, that is it, and that will be all for tonight. And tomorrow 8 p.m. we're gonna be having we're gonna be having Spike Esports, not Spaza, please. Spike Esports versus New God, and I think that is the first time they'll be meeting in this round. She's always disturbing me with that game. That's my sister. Let me show you. She's a gamer. Don't worry. Well, you guys can't know her because we don't act like we're relative online. So that is it for tonight, and thank you very much for coming up. Oh, finally on 10k likes. And don't forget, guys, come up on Twitch. For those that are on TikTok, those on TikTok, for those on TikTok, come up on Twitch and follow up. Come up on Twitch and follow up. And also, guys, go to the last videos I posted, the last 2 videos I posted, and drop a comment. The last 3 videos, not the pin post though, not the pin post. Guys, please watch up. That's the elite tournament, operation tournament that happened yesterday. I made a clip on it. And guys, please go and drop a comment. Watch the video and drop a comment, please. Watch the video and drop a comment. I really appreciate that. And thank you very much for tonight. And that is it. And GG's to Fox1, GG's to RX3. W's in the chat. Thank you. All right, those on Twitch, thank you very much. I don't know what is wrong with you on TikTok. This is an official tournament.